What's going on, guys? My name's Corrupt, and today I'm bringing you guys my ultimate Pekka Bobat attack strategy guide for Town Hall 11. This attack is still really strong in the current meta, and is definitely something that you guys should be trying out here in Clash of Clans at Town Hall 11. Now, this attack strategy will still work on a lot of different base designs, and even after the healer nerf, you will still be able to 3-star. Now, this attack, you are bringing in the Pekkas and bowlers along with the bat spells. So we're going to try and explain this as much as we can to really get you guys to understand this strategy a little bit more, so then you guys can 3-star a little bit easier with this. I know I've seen some people say that this attack strategy is hard. Well, I want to try and make it easier for you guys to understand it and actually identify the right base in order to use this. So that's what we're going to be starting off with first. So when you guys are using this strategy, what you really want to take a look at is, and you want to ask yourself this: can I get 2 multi-infernos, or at least 1 multi-inferno, and can I unlock, or can I open the eagle compartment? The main reason why you really want to identify this is because getting rid of at least 1 multi-inferno and the eagle artillery is a good idea, and will actually allow you to get a lot more value out of your attack. Usually this is a good idea, since normally you really don't want those splash defenses, and yes, the eagle is considered a splash defense. You really want to make sure that you take those out, because they can really harm your bats, especially if the eagle targets your bats. It's really game over. So you really want to take out that eagle as fast as you can with your Pekkas and bowlers before you start your bat spells. So it's usually a really good idea and something to keep in mind as you start going through different base designs. Now, this also, in turn, you have to notice where the town hall is placed. You don't want to enter it into an area and then the wall wrecker goes onto the outside. The wall wrecker needs to stay on the inside as much as possible. So you really want to make sure that you protect your wall wrecker, and you want to know where the town hall is, because that is where your wall wrecker is going to go, and you want to open as many compartments as possible. Sometimes the town hall is placed in a corner, and usually in some base designs it's actually a really good thing, because sometimes a lot of the high hit point or the high DPS buildings are going to be a little bit closer to the town hall. Sometimes they're just all spread around, and the base is, again, designed to defend against something else. However, sometimes you will see where you can actually abuse that. So usually it's a good idea, just make sure that you kind of take a look at the base and see, alright, can I deal with at least 1 multi-inferno, and can I open up the eagle compartment? Just make sure that you guys get those down and you've got it all set. Now, let's go ahead and start diving in to break down this attack strategy, so that then it's a little bit easier for you guys to understand as you start going through. Now, this attack strategy, you are going to have to deal with the CC, but how you want to start this attack strategy off is by using a queen walk, or just mainly starting with a funnel. Your queen walk is a good option to start with, especially since the queen will create the funnel as well as pick off some buildings. Maybe this will include a wizard tower, but once you've done that, you can also set another side of the funnel with a baby dragon and the king, or the king and a wizard. You can really be really creative about that, but getting rid of the other side of the funnel as well will allow your Pekkas and your bowlers to move into the base with the wall wrecker. And remember that the wall wrecker is your primary thing that will allow you to get through the base, so you really want to make sure that you do that. Now, you can sometimes bring, a jump if you want, but usually your wall wrecker is going to be able to get deep enough into the base to take out or open up a good chunk of the base for the queen and the bowlers to hit, along with the Pekkas, since they don't hit over walls and they just hit that next closest building. So you really want to make sure that you take a look at the base. Do I need a jump? Will my wall wrecker pop before it reaches close to the town hall or right at the town hall? Just got to make sure that you guys really understand that. And just make sure as they start going through. Now, after the funnel's been set, you can send in everything else going through the base. you want to pop that Grand Warden's ability to protect the Wall Wrecker as much as you can. This attack will work still on single target Infernos, but that means you will have to pop that Grand Warden's ability in order to protect that Wall Wrecker. You really want to make sure that that Wall Wrecker stays protected as you go through the base. Now, once you've gotten a good chunk of the base down, this will include a lot of different splash defenses, usually being wizard towers sort of near the center of the base, and maybe some multi-infernos if you can get both. But usually if you get one, you're fine. And if you don't get the eagle just yet, you're perfectly fine as long as you are smart about when you're going to be placing your bats. Now, the bat spells should be placed in a bat wave and then going through with the freeze spells. This is a good idea to do, and just make sure that you keep this in mind, that you want to freeze as much as possible. Now, don't try to put the freeze spells like, you know, where they're not going to go to the Inferno or to the Wizard Tower. You want to make sure that you actually take a look at it and say, alright, so where are they going to path? And if they're going to path over to the Wizard Tower, freeze it before they get there. This will allow you to then optimize your free spell, and the bats will be able to take out the multi or the Wizard Tower. So it's a really good idea to try and keep in mind as you use this attack. Just remember that the Wizard Tower does hit a bit slower, so usually using a tank or even allowing that Wizard Tower to lock on, but then freezing it before it shoots anything is usually a good idea, and sometimes that can really work. So you just really want to take a look at different base designs and see what is really going to be the thing. Now just remember, with your Grand Warden's ability, popping it when absolutely necessary. Try and get your Wall Wrecker all the way to that Eagle compartment, because that is a big thing. That will allow you to get the Eagle and start your bats wherever you want, mainly at, like, you know, a splash area. This will include multi-infernos and also Wizard Towers. Never try and use it in a bat bomb, but usually in a bat wave, it's sometimes a good option. You can also use a bat bomb. It's not a bad option, but other times you really want to use the bat wave with the ice golem to tank, because that will really provide you with really big value. Now, what if you see bases where the multi-infernos are like in a sort of compartment by itself, and then you have a compartment around it? Well, I have seen that multiple times, and again, it's very simple to deal with these base designs. All you have to do is just make sure that you set the funnel. This can even use an Electro Dragon to set the funnel, and really, once you've done that, you can start sending everything in as they start going through. You just really want to make sure that you get rid of as much of the splash as you can with the P.E.K.K.A.s and bowlers as the Wall Wrecker moves. And also, if you see that a multi and a Wizard Tower are right next to each other, that is a good idea to freeze that up. That allows you to get a lot of value from your free spells, especially as the bats start moving into the base. I'm sorry there. So you guys can really understand how you start going in through the base with your bats as they start to work on the other side of this. And sometimes you won't be able to get to that Eagle, and if the Wall Wrecker does pop a little bit earlier, don't worry, your P.E.K.K.A.s got you, because the P.E.K.K.A.s are going to be able to smash through those walls, especially under a rage. So just make sure that even if that Wall Wrecker does pop early, that then you can deal with it a little bit sooner, or just deal with it with those P.E.K.K.A.s, and they're going to be able to smash through those walls. I don't think I missed anything in this video, and hopefully that this will really help you guys understand and master the Pekka Bobat strategy at Town Hall 11. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video, and leave a like if you guys did enjoy this one, and subscribe for more of my content just like this. And if you guys want to go ahead and join my community Discord and the Execute Humanity family, those links are going to be in the description below. And if you want to join college, you guys can. The link to their Discord is in the description. It's a great place for a bunch of information if you guys are lower than Town Hall 9, or even if you're at Town Hall 9, Town Hall 10, Town Hall 11, or even Town Hall 12. I highly encourage you guys join it, and it'll be a big help. So if you guys did enjoy, please share with your clanmates so that then they can become better attackers at Town Hall 10, or I'm sorry, at Town Hall 11. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll be seeing you guys next time. Corrupt, signing out.